let me show you how I make my go-to 10-minute cheesy pasta that is a family favorite and so versatile. You will just love it. It literally takes 10 minutes. The hardest part, and the longest part I should say, is waiting for the water to boil for the pasta itself. On this particular day, I used garlic and olive oil, but sometimes I use shallots and olive oil. It's totally like whatever I'm feeling that day. A pinch of hot pepper flakes, and I got that sizzling a little bit, and when the garlic was fragrant, I added some cherry tomatoes. Now, my cherry tomatoes were frozen, so they needed a couple of extra minutes to get all the liquid. Once they're thawed, all the liquid comes out and it needs to reduce, and that liquid needs to evaporate and cook out. I added a pinch of salt and let them cook out while the pasta was cooking. I added the pasta to my boiling water. The pasta only took about 7 minutes. I wanted it nice and al dente. And once it was there, I drained it, left it aside with some starchy water, and then I added a whole thing of garlic and Boursin to my tomatoes, and I just put that back on the heat and just let that cook until all of that cheese is nicely melted, and does not take very long. Don't keep your eyes off of it. It literally takes maybe 2 minutes on the stove for it to look like that. I added a handful of spinach, keep stirring it while on a gentle heat until that spinach is wilted, and then I added my drained pasta, some cooking water, about 1/3 of a cup of the starchy cooking water, and a nice big heavy handful of parm and some fresh parsley. Now, I actually have a different version of this. I believe it's also called 10-minute cheesy pasta, and it's different. I added sun-dried tomatoes and I added shallots, so it's really about whatever you have on hand, but that Boursin is really key because it kind of helps make a really delicious, creamy, flavorful sauce with one ingredient in literally 2 minutes. So you have to love that. You can use any pasta that you like. I feel like it hits all the right notes. It's easy, it's quick, it's delicious, but it's also comforting, especially for a busy weeknight. I just want to remind you these videos are an extra in addition to my regular content because we can never get enough food inspo around here. But I hope that you make this. The description will have the recipe for you. It's so delicious and so simple. Change it however your heart desires, but most importantly, make it your own, and I just know that you will love it.